was like say this terrorism will stop. But let me shock everybody with this bad news. Terrorism no go ever stop like that. No go stop because those who are benefiting from it are sophisticated and they are too much that is going to take a very longer time for it to stop. Do you know what? The reason is number one. Any crime that is not any crime that benefits people and the government looks so reluctant about that crime will remain forever because the more they kidnap, the more money. You understand? The more they kidnap, the more money. And the more money, the more ammunitions. And the more ammunitions, the more people that would be willing to work for them. Do you know that these things is just like a coordinated racket where informations are being shared? Do you think it's just only those ones that are perpetrating the mere act in the bush? No, now there are some people in what's it called? In the communities or will I say in the village, I mean in the towns, the cities that are helping them to coordinate these things. Do you understand? By the time there's enough money, they can achieve anything. With the money they can strategize and coordinate an attack. And you know, more money will keep coming. And everybody's afraid. Because every man is afraid of life. Everybody wants to exist. People will do all possible best to either sell their properties in order to be alive. And will it stop? It will not. If the government wants this thing to stop, it will not take it much time to crack off the ring. But it just like, imagine now, you kidnap somebody, you kidnap your person, and you finally got the money, and the people that will help you to go and deliver the money to these terrorists are security personnel, like the police, maybe the army, to go and help you give these terrorists money. What is their responsibility at first? It's not to give money to terrorists. What they are doing by implication is that they are giving those terrorists a sign that you can go ahead, continue, we are with you. And considering the fact that the economy is bad, everybody wants to survive. Even allegedly, it is said that some of these security men rent weapons to them, give them support, give them coordinates, information that they need to carry out these operations successfully without being challenged. There was a day a friend of mine was telling me that he was coming from a particular place, and at the back, just 100 meters, there was a checking point. At the front, there was a checking point, very not quite far, and at the middle, terrorists kidnapped a complete bus and walked into the forest with those people unchallenged. What's it called? Checking point at the front, checking point at the back. The both checking point can see each other out. And in the middle of the checking point, they kidnap a full bus into the bush. So what do you think it happens? And those people don't just come and then tell, no, they should come. And so no matter how you are deaf, if there's a gunshot far away from you, you will hear. Not to talk of checking point that they can be seeing themselves. So you cannot see, like, what can you say in that kind of scenario? What can you say? How much are they paying a military officer? How much are they paying a police officer? And the police officer has family, the military officer has family, and you're giving him a weapon that is carrying that is way more bigger than his own salary. What do you think will happen? What do you think will happen in a country where accountability is zero? Even though if they said, okay, before they take those weapons out of the barrack, they write the serial number, they do all of that, the bullet, they do this thing. But then in a country where everybody is hungry, the armorer is hungry, he will give you small money, he will sneak some things and give it to you, you go and do what you want to do. So you see, it will not stop. It's not like it's going to be a continuation, and it will take a new government, a very hard-working government to change it. Otherwise, we are in for a very long thing. Everybody, anytime you want to travel, your heart is in your hand. You are just praying that God take me to where I'm going successfully. Which sometimes it doesn't happen the way you pray, because the whole thing is not all about prayer. Is the failure of the government. There's no amount of prayer you pray that if it want to happen to you, that it will not happen. Because you can't tell me that those that are in the bushes with these kidnappers don't pray enough. As a matter of fact, if God used to answer prayer, those people in the kidnappers then they pray, they repent, they become so holy that God will quickly hear their prayer. I'm telling you. So these things are not drama, right? These things are not fictions. They are real facts. People are facing this reality on a daily basis, and nobody is being held accountable. Rather, when we see our so-called leaders come to talk, they trade words a lot. They tell us the sweet things that those that care to listen to them will want to hear, and they move. Each time you hear they enter a particular village and they ransack a particular village, you'll be thinking there will be measures to kind of put a stop to that occurrences. But it doesn't happen. There's always a repeat of that, and you see fire brigade approach. We are supposed to be what? We are not supposed to be reactive. We are supposed to be proactive. For these things not to happen. But in Nigeria, we believe on being reactive. We want it to happen, so we begin to show force. And it is when it happens, that is when some people benefit. It is when it happens, that is when money, the government will be forced to give money out, and some people will stand to benefit. So it just means like the situation there. Every day we talk about this, and perhaps we will not stop talking about it because we just have to keep enlightening people to understand that this thing is not just a coincidence. It's not just happening out of the blue. It is a coordinated operation that happens with the internal sabotage. The state actors and the non-state actors connive together to carry out this sabotage of citizens of this country. So it's not like it's happening just like you will not even know that the person that you so call as a leader in your community is he have hands in what is always going on in your community. You'll be shocked. He is playing the espionage, like he gets information, he relay them with the appropriate information that they need to operate and coordinate, need to operate in any time they want to or any way they want to operate without being challenged. So it's gonna be so bad, right? It's gonna be so bad. Please do well to share this video and let it get to wherever it's concerned. Bye.